well than balance. So whatever your view is, no matter how skewed it be, I am very pleased that you all sides, and hopefully we create that balance for everybody to be quote unquote part of the conversation. Now, to the last one for this morning, this lovely Thursday morning. You may have caught in the news that the Minister of Interior went around Abuja. Like, what's going on? People are complaining about the challenges of their what do you call it? Their passports, trying to get their passports. And to make things even more worrisome, right? If you're a Nigerian right now, you're listening to me, right? And you don't have an updated passport. I read somebody had a post somewhere, was that on X, right? Where the person was complaining that, in Europe, people left their countries. I think they came to, where did they get? Was it Finland or was it Switzerland? To come to the Nigerian house to have their passport done. Now, they said in the past, 4 or 5 years ago, it was the quickest place to do their passport. Usually, they get there in the morning, and by the time they're leaving, by the time it's like end of the day, they have their passport with them, and they can go home. But these days, it's not been so. Sometimes they tell them people drive 3-4 hours. Some people take trains from one country to another country in Europe, right, so that they can get their passport done. That's their Nigerian passport updated. And they are told, oh, sorry, system is down. No connection to Abuja. Come back next week. Come back next month. And it sounds absurd, but ladies and gentlemen, it's what has happened. And so when the visit, the unscheduled visit, right, was made, it sparked a lot of conversations. Now, some people are saying, what kind of unscheduled visit that the man carried them wireless microphone and camera? And that means they planned it. They planned it. Well, maybe the minister, right, and his team knew that they were going to do that on that day. But it was very obvious, right? Very obvious that the immigrations people, the customs officials there, the customs in particular, who were preparing their document, they know, they didn't really know. They were not expecting it, like we say local parlance. They were not expecting it. And call it optics, right? Because there were some videos where the minister, went across to some Nigerians, right? Sat with them. Or there's one very lovely video where he squatted beside the lady and her child, asking her questions. Okay, so what exactly is your challenge, madam? And who is attending to you? How has it been? But this is where our conversation is hinged on. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to this. This is in public space, so right. So I didn't curate this for many of the television. It's in the public space. It was posted on social media. This is the minister, the interior minister. Listen. Follow you there, go. Oh, sorry, that's not the interior minister. Mabinu. Yay! See how throwback wants to throw us back. Okay, all right. So here we are. I think, yes, we have it now. This is Interior Minister.
30 minutes. So 3 times 7, 21. What's your time?
It's just 4 minutes to 10 seconds.
4 minutes to 10?
Yes, sir.
When did you open?
We put on the gen by 9:30.
What time are you supposed to open?
We're supposed to open by 8, but we wait the arrival of applicants.
Okay, applicants there by 9, right?
9:30.
Okay, so 9, then you have done 7, that's 21 minutes. So it means that by 9:30, I expect to see at least 1 or 2 applicants here. Right? Because I can see some people waiting downstairs, and our responsibility is to be efficient. Our responsibility is not to keep people waiting. It's not just good enough for you to serve people. You must serve people well, diligently. Because I can see people downstairs, even the other capturing center, I think about almost 10 people are there waiting for capturing, which is okay. I don't have a problem. But those that are waiting, it will not cost you anything if you use this place for them. And secondly, who is doing the enrollment?
She's doing the
enrollment.
You are doing the enrollment. Who is doing the capturing? So why can't you do it simultaneously? It's not the same person doing it, and it's not the same system.
You have an officer going to call.
No, where is...
Can you please hold on?
Listen. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. People are there waiting. Some of these people still need to go to work. Some of these people, they've got other things to do. So if the essence here is division of labor, she is doing enrollment, you are doing capturing. So why must you wait till you enroll everybody before you do capturing? Somebody can go there, call somebody, you do the enrollment, then you do the capturing, the person goes and vice versa. You could do that. So why must you? You're wasting people's precious time. Time is money. Time is expensive. It's unacceptable. It is unacceptable. The one that you said is for the masses, that is there. And people are already there. I can see the queue. They are doing enrollment, they are doing capturing. They are there. The one for the masses. But this is because of VIP. And Nigeria is not VIP. So because it's for VIP and children now, so definitely you people will just be taking AC and then I'll be chopping life while Nigerians are waiting downstairs. It's unacceptable. When you wear this uniform, you wear a uniform of sacrifice. When you wear this uniform, you wear a uniform of service. You are here to work for the people. I'm not impressed with this because I can't get here and not see people. Because once there is no, how many times do you get VIPs? You're so-called and unquote, you're so-called VIP. I mean, quote and unquote. How many times do you get there?
You see, I was vexed when I heard that VIPs. So VIP is a special room for VIP. Why Nigerians? VIPs could be multinationals. VIPs could be senators. VIPs could be, people like Miriam from Okrika, or people like JJ, or people like Austin Rodriguez, or maybe somebody like Adams from Omamegbe. Maybe those are the VIPs. But anyway, I'm not here to rant about the VIP. We're not talking about the VIPs. But what we're talking about here is, as well-meaning as the minister's visit was, impromptu visit, right, was, this is my question. You see, it's easy for us to sit down here and be critical of the staff in those offices. Many of them are much older than some of us who are listening. Many of them, obviously, they look like they have wives and children. Many of them look like they themselves don't have good cars to come to work, because the time they're meant to be at work is 8 o'clock, right? And then they start work at 9:30. But what time was that? It was past 10 and they were not working. And this is very commonplace in many a government office or establishment in this country. Very commonplace. So here is my question, good people of God, this morning. You see, if we're talking about government efficiency, right? Please be honest to yourself. Are the government staff adequately prepared for the task in front of them? You just heard the lady say they have to wait for the generators to come on. Should there be a concern about generators in a government building if power was readily available? I went to renew my driver's license last year, sometime in June or July. Was it August now? Ladies and gentlemen, I still haven't gotten my card. A big shout out to the FRSC in Port Harcourt. I haven't received. They don't know when the cards will be ready. They didn't have power the day I went there. The place was hot and uncomfortable. Those of you who have tried to go to have your license done at my one area, right? You know what I'm talking about. This was hot. This was hot. The computers old. So, whilst the minister has every right to berate them for not doing their work properly, for not being proactive, for waiting and whatnot, for installing, blah, 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 has the government adequately prepared the staff? That's our question.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Stimulating and insightful conversations. Hello, Port Harcourt. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. And now, hello, Port Harcourt.
08179230002, 08179230003, 08179230002, 08179230003. We're live on Nigeria Info. That will be at on Facebook and X at Nigeria Info PH. We're live there. And then send us a message to 0809-030-6416. I wish I had Dr. Alfred Oladapo with me. Hello, good morning to you. Welcome, please. Hello. Hello, good morning. Oh, but I can't hear you, please. Can you speak back to your microphone, please?
Can you hear me clearly now?
Okay, this is better. Good morning.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
I remember when the first time in my life I traveled, and I was pregnant with my last baby. I traveled, and when I got there, I really went to buy something good because I was doing business. So I was okay. That was the first time I wanted to travel out to buy gifts. And I went. And I got to a point where I didn't know that I was over-prepared because I was preparing for this for a long time. So I was saving and collecting and looking for means, thinking that things would be so expensive. But when I got there, things were so cheap. And I had to, what I applied for was just 3 days. And I still had a lot of money I've not finished buying. And I was heavily pregnant. So someone now told me, my roommates were in the hotel. She now told me that I have to go and, ask for an extension, for at least 2 days. I said, okay, how do I do? I said, hey, God, oh. I was just using this Nigerian mentality. I said, how wait? They say it has to be today because we just woke up to the one and say, wow, you're supposed to leave today when we were just checking. And she said, you're supposed to leave today. I said, what? Literally, I've not even packed my books. I've not even done anything. She said, please, we have to go to the airport to apply for extension, Dubai. So I said, God, what time will this finish? Yes. How many days will it take for this event? She said, look at you. Just got there. Dude, I got there to the embassy and it didn't take me up to, would I just say 5 minutes? Or would I just say seconds? My goodness. I said, is this how things happen? Things are done outside this country. Dude, when I did my passport, international passport, oh, dude, my God. We have to call this and I was pregnant. We have to call this and it was hell. What happened now, what I listen to is the typical Nigerian system, when they will just wait for those that are in a hurry. If you go there, you see the system is also you're in a hurry, you now go to that place. We have to know that after they clear this person, the next desk is your own. You just clear the person goes. No, they will wait until he piles up everybody's food there. When those that are exhausted to go and give them a tip, 5,000, 6,000, express, that is what they want.
So, Baron, let me ask you, because Prince on the line, to speak to Prince for our break. Do you think the government has done well to prepare the staff for this work?
The whole system from the top to the bottom is totally, in fact, disgusting.
Oh dear.
What kind of training? Do you know that these people, most of them, they learn, it's fine, we learn on job. The government does nothing. There is no supervision. That people are supposed to go and supervise this people steady. There's one program I watch, this aviation something. This what's his name? Is a comedian. One fair, fine, beautiful lady. That is recent one that a senior actress went to her. The way she chews chewing gum, she was not chewing at the gum with so much makeup. She didn't know that is a supervising minister. So she was just addressing the woman. Oh, you are a diploma. You are a citizen. The woman now said, did you know who I am? She said, no, who are you? The lady now said, I am your supervising minister. She shocked. They don't supervise this. So they do whatever they like. That is the issue.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Let's get to hear from Prince. Prince. Oh, we've lost connection with Prince. All right, let's